Hey guys, what's up? This is McAllister's podcast. I just wanted to start the show off today with a little bit of housekeeping. This is actually technically the last podcast episode that's going to be recorded in the studio, or that has been recorded in the studio, I should say. And just because we're relocating, we're leaving the area. I'm really hoping that the new studio is a little more soundproof, that we can really get some buzz, get some bells and whistles on the thing. So, over the next couple months, episodes are going to be scarce. We may do some outdoor stuff. We may do some Zoom stuff. I'm always brainstorming. I'm always trying to think of ways to, keep the content coming. But there may be periods over the next couple months while we get the studio together where you don't see an episode. So what I recommend in the meantime is to go back to the channel, like and subscribe as much as you can on those videos. Go watch, go share other, older videos, and also, donate to the big video project that we got coming up, the Chronic Crusaders. We just announced the casting list, the final casting list for that, and we are getting things working in the pre-production front. So please consider donating to that, to the GoFundMe link. And here's the episode.
Stutterbox Productions is a backbone for many of the events that you see in the Midwest, from EDM festivals to late-night hip-hop shows. This company has been working closely with this podcast since the beginning, and we always have plenty of things planned for the future. So, if you're looking to plan your next Get Gear event, head over to their Facebook page to learn more today. Guys, this is McAllister's podcast. I'm your host, always, Colton McAllister. We're joined today by special guest Lex Rude from Legendz Management. Is that what it is?
Correct.
How you doing today?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm dandy. Just another day in the podcast realm,
Don't mind me, man. I got like ADHD. I'm all over the place. But I'm here.
If we could have a subtitle for the podcast, it would be ADHD and autism. That's the that's the vibe. Autism squared, actually. With my so you, like I said, you run Legendz Management. What has been like your process for starting that and your journey through that, and kind of give me a little, for those who don't know what it's like to run a management company. Give us the scoop on that. Tell us what that's all about.
The journey has been crazy. It's crazy, and I feel like every day when I wake up, it's crazier. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why is this happening? But putting Legendz Management together is it's amazing, bro. It's an amazing feeling because it's my dream. It's my dream to help others. That's what this brand is, foundation is we are here to help and encourage one another. No man or woman, I guess, on my team is, better than the next. And the minute I see that flaw, you're out of there. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if you're a photographer, if you're an artist, if you're a financial advisor, if you are an influencer, a barber, we're all here to motivate each other in some type of way and encourage each other. If you come up with a plan and it doesn't encourage or help others on the team and the community, then you're a selfish individual, my dream is to help. It's just to help, man. That's my dream. So starting this, I honestly didn't see myself getting this far. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I question myself every day, am I doing the right thing? This is hard, mm-hmm. How do I find people that share the same views as me?
Yeah. Well, you're talking to the chief of that, right? The person who has disagreeable viewpoints. Yeah, it's a hard game to finagle people like that? What's your drive? Your like, you know, talking about like trying to find this community, like you really having that be a thing. Like, what does that come from? Like, what's the drive for that?
Just everything I've been through, you know, and my upbringing, and I feel like I didn't really have like a community that enabled me in the right way. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had a community that enabled me, but not for the right reasons, and it landed me in the wrong places. So,
like, what? Mind I ask what kind of choices?
I mean, I was locked up, you know.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
How long did you do?
I served some time. I did 6 years. Damn. Yeah, I know. You look like, what? Like, yeah, man. So,
well, you hold it well.
Of course, because it taught me a lot, bro.
I'm sure.
It definitely did. You know, it goes back to me saying I didn't have a community that enabled me for the right reasons. So sitting down for that time period, it made me want to form that community that enabled for the right reasons. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like these kids, the youth, they're the future. You know, like, I didn't have it. I didn't have somebody that told me, chill out, or cut that person off. I didn't have that, you know, like, so why can't I form a team, a foundation that can do that for the youth and still teach them things and still teach them how to be successful in life? If Born Legendz is formed up of executives and artists and producers and all these influencers and entrepreneurs, why can't we bring the youth in and say, hey, chill out, cut them off. That's not what you need for your life, but what you want to do. You know?
Yeah.
You want to be an artist? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do a day in the life real quick. You know, get an artist that's on my team, pair them up with the youth, and give them something to look forward to. Because it's possible. You just have to have the right foundation, you know?
So what's your mode for like, I guess like selecting people, who like you're going to like zone in on your community, you know?
Now, you want the raw and uncut answer to that one.
Say it, whatever.
I don't know. I really just go off people's vibes and energies. You know, I can step in the room and talk to you, and in a matter of 3 seconds, I can know. Like, you know, so, and not only that, it's like, are you ready and willing to work? You know, is my dream your dream? Because my dream has to be your dream. Because my dream is to help everybody.
Yeah.
So if you're just going to try to be a part of the foundation to help yourself, my dream isn't your dream. And I don't need you.
Yeah. Well, that's a hard thing. I mean, we were kind of talking about this before it started. I think it's a perfect segue. You know, living in this state, I think one of the biggest downfalls is like the clickiness and like the wall that a lot of people seem to have, where they're kind of unwilling to work with group A because of XYZ. And you know, you said that you were born and raised in Atlanta. You had experience in, was it Chicago?
No, I was born in New Jersey.
Oh, that's right. You were born in New Jersey, raised
Trenton, New Jersey, but I was raised in Atlanta, Gwinnett County to be exact, North Atlanta. You know. North side, you already know. But yeah, like, and growing up, I just seen a lot. You know, I interacted with a lot of different people, you know. All these like different cliques that they have out here, that's very new to me, you know, because in Atlanta, there's no cliques, like, you know, it's like you're either this or you're that, or you're like a civilian, like, you know, like there's no really like, oh, this the clique, we this clique, like, what? You sound goofy, but oh, no disrespect.
if you want to disrespect.
Pause to whoever. No disrespect. That's my personal opinion. Like that, all of that just sounds really like. It's like, what? Grow up.
I agree. Well, I made a post about this today. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing what a major difference between a scene like Atlanta or New Jersey and something like Des Moines is that there's actually money in those cities, right? And then in some sense it becomes a job. So when you have a job and you're getting income, there's a sense of you have to be like, okay, I just have to work with this person.
Yeah.
But when you're in Iowa and everybody's kind of doing everything for free or for recognition or kind of that spotlight grab, they're, it's going to be like high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Like in Atlanta, it's not what you know, is who you know.
Sure.
That's what it is. And here it's just like, gimme. I'm sorry. That's what it is. It's like handout. And it's like, that is so annoying and unattractive. Like, I mean that in the most professional way. That is so annoying and unattractive. Like, oh man, I can't just get on the show. No, like what? Like, if I'm putting my sweat and tears and resources into this, why do you feel like you should just come and get something from me for free? I don't even know you.
Yeah,
it's weird. Like,
let me play devil's advocate with you, because I don't necessarily disagree with you, but there are a lot of people watching this who are probably screaming as you said that, saying like, that they shouldn't have to pay to perform, and that probably there's a lot like, I remember recently there was a show. I don't remember who the rappers were. Lolo might have actually. No, he wasn't originally involved, but I think he called it out early. There was a show that like you had to pay like $200-$300 to get on the show. It was just these ridiculous, like outrageous prices. There is kind of like a scam behind that in a way. I don't know. How would you address that? I guess
the way I would address it is, some of you artists do not understand what it takes for a CEO or a manager to put some of these showcases together. Yes, since I've been here in Iowa, I have ran across the individuals or the scammers of the managers and what have you not. We're not going to dig too deep into that one unless you want to go there.
Let's do a history, a synopsis.
But, you have to be able to distinguish the real from the fake. You have to be able to distinguish what is really going to boost your career, what is really going to give you the exposure that you're looking for. Like, these are all senses that you just have to have. And fortunately for me, I was raised in a city where you had to learn these senses at a young age. So you're not so timid or, oh, I don't know, like, what? Like, either you're going to get scammed or you're not. Like, one or the other. You get what I'm saying? Like, sure. So, but some of these artists don't understand. Me personally, I can speak on my experience. I can speak on me. I can speak on my show. Blackout concert this Saturday. Make sure y'all grab y'all tickets. If y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all grab y'all tickets. Promo code Born Legends MGMT. Go ahead, $20 off. But yeah, I can just speak for me, right? So for this show, I'm just gonna.
This goddamn dog. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. For this show, right? Yes, some of our openers did have to pay a slot fee. But the reason why we did that is because you don't know how much we're spending to bring Sleazy World Go out here for you to sit down and meet him.
Yeah.
You don't know how much that costs. You don't know what it costs to get PGF Nook out here, which, by the way, a lot of you guys have been, in my phone about him, like, you don't know how much it costs to bring these guys out here. So
yeah, would you do something like having the artist sell tickets or something like that? Because I know some places do that. They're like, you have to sell 10-20 tickets before you can do this.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It's just
not reliable.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's my whole thing.
Because then if everybody drops out, you don't have anybody to perform.
Right. It's like That's just annoying. That's another annoying factor. So I try to take out all the annoying factors, if you can't tell.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of agnostic on the issue. Like not to get political, but like fundamentally, like I am a capitalist, like a libertarian. Like I'm someone who believes that like the world is a pay to play system, and like you should, like if somebody owns something, that it's not unreasonable to think that they should charge you for it. But at the same time, there is that kind of that scammy aspect to it, which I'm not accusing you of doing at all. Like from what it sounds like, reason. I guess I don't really know, but I assume reasonable.
You're funny, bro. But
I like my lawyer kicked in. And I was like,
wait, hold on.
You don't know.
Yeah, but everything over here is legitimate. Everything over here, it is legitimate. So if I'm asking you to pay, it's because you don't know what me and my team have to go through to get what you guys want out here. Because I was just it's so finicky. It's so finicky out here. Like, seriously, you guys are finicky. You heard it from me, Lex Rude. You guys are finicky.
Hey, I can tell you, having people come through in the pod and canceling because of not willing to pay a small fee. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh my god.
But at my view, at the end of the day, is like it's their loss.
Ultimately, but I see it as their loss, but ultimately, I'm just the type of person that I'm going to call it out. I'm going to put a receipt, a stamp on it, everything. I'm going to mail it first class to you. Sure. I'm going to let you know, because you need to know that. Like, if you're doing some fucked up can I
Yeah, you can
I was like, if you're doing some fucked up shit, man, like, I'm just going to tell you about yourself. Of course, like, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to move on, not losing sleep over it. But it's like, you kind of need to know, bro. Like, sorry. Like, I'm not okay with that. I'm not. And I don't know why you thought I would be okay with that. But
yeah. Hey, I'm a big believer in that myself. I think, more people need to call shit out. You know what I mean? Have you heard of Gadsad or Gadsad?
Who is it?
He's a professor from Canada, Montreal, I think.
Oh no!
And I was listening to a podcast, him and the Joe Rogan Experience, and they were talking about like how I don't remember what the fuck it's called. There's a mentality where people will just do things like out of just being nice. Like there's the truth of like what's right and wrong, then there's the truth of like what people will just do because what people are doing around them. Basically that like, we're herded animals and that type of shit. Like essentially we just like at the end of the day we just act like that because we're gonna flock to people who are like-minded and have that sense of community. Like you're gonna like people at the end of the day, most people at the end of the day at one point or another are gonna like give away some kind of moral in order to like fulfill that type of void.
That's crazy.
I suck at recounting. Listen to that.
It's okay because I suck too, but no, I think I posted like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, Erykah Badu, she posted something and it ties into what you just said. Like 85% of the earth are meant to be followers. And then you have your 10% that are meant to be leaders. And you have your 5% that are meant to be observers. That is so true. Yeah. But you have the 85% trying to get in that 10% ratio over there. It's just too many chiefs and not enough Indians. I love saying that. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And it's like, just play the hand you were dealt. Play the hand you were dealt. And like blessings would come to you if you just play the hand you were dealt. But you're so busy just trying to get in that 10% because you want to prove. Just chill and play the hand you were dealt. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, I completely agree. I think there's a natural order of things. I think there are people who just naturally rise to the top and the bottom, and that's kind of why I disagree with a lot of like the equity type of stuff. Is like I think that people just naturally are talented or not talented, and I think like using any kind of generalization to like give markers to that, I think is just wrong thinking.
Yeah.
I think ultimately people should just like go with the flow, go with the fight.
Yeah, just chill, man. I swear, like that's like I'm always like, just chill, like, because if you know me and like the people that really know me, of course, my family that is here in Iowa and the woman that I sleep with every night, and then my brothers back home in like Atlanta and stuff like that. If you really know me, like, I'm just so chill. I'm so chill and I'm goofy as hell. Like, I play all day, but when I mean business, I mean business.
Yeah.
And some people can't take that side of me because look at me, bro. I'm like 5'2". I have like little man syndrome. I do. Like, but hold on now. Let me take that back before y'all get that misconstrued.
You and Lolo could be homies for sure.
That little man syndrome, I put my money where my mouth is, though. So, don't let it fool you. But for real, they look at me and they're like, oh, man, I'm going to try her up. Of course, they get sexist all the time. It never starts out like that, but it always gets like that. Whatever. But they look at me, 5'2", female, whatever. They're like, oh, try her up. And then when I get stupid, everybody around me, especially here in Iowa, when I get retarded, when I say that, I mean like when I lose my marbles and just start going off, then everybody just looks at me like I'm the bad guy. They're like, oh, why she tripping? Why she acting like that? Because, bitch, you just did some dumbass shit and now I'm going to have to put your stupid ass in your fucking place. Do you want me to slap the shit out of you or what? Because I don't care. Like, seriously, if I get that pissed off, I just don't give a fuck about anything. And that's something I'm working on. I'm working on that, guys. I'm working on that. Well,
if we had an applause button, we would play it for you.
I am. I'm working on that. That's why now, I'm just like, I'm quiet, got the good mental health meds going.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's important.
Yeah. Got the good mental health meds going. So, I really be chilling now, for real.
Yeah.
So,
that's good.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anger is like a key part of mental health. I think like getting through mental health, tapping into your anger.
Yes.
Speaking of anger, I think we should take 5 minutes here and see if this barking. Do you think this barking is going to end, or do you think it's going to go the whole time? Okay, we might as well just power through it.
She's like, yeah.
It is especially bad this time.
It's okay. It's just this is the last episode here.
I know,
right?
I hope they at least tune in for that.
Right.
No, not to deter you. That's just that barking. Jesus Christ. This is why we're moving. This is why our studio. This is a key thing that our studio is going to be. Our new studio is hopefully going to have.
I like this studio though.
Yeah.
This is like chill, surviving, man.
Yeah. There are a lot of memories have been had in the studio for sure. It is definitely a vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We've had some crazy conversations on here.
Yeah, don't let the barking tap into your anger right now, You got some black coffee going on over there. Good. You're good.
Yeah, with the sweet, with the sugar. So
okay.
Okay. If I get angry, I'll be lovingly angry at least. That's the hope.
So, guys, blackout.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited, bro.
So, how many shows have you put on through your organization?
Well, you would have to ask me when my organization started.
Yes, I was gonna ask you that at some point. We got too far in it.
Yeah, we did really fast too. Like that's quick.
That's the pod.
Okay, March 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So we've done a lot of like smaller, and when I say smaller, I mean just my artists being a part of, another brand's event. Okay. But we really didn't start doing things until, I really have to say, the Y&J and Raymonte. Yes.
And when would that have been?
That was the March Madness. That was March 25th,
Oh, wow.
It's March at Zora's. Yes, we brought out Raymonte Cole. That's really when people started paying attention. Hold on, because we're not even going to discredit anything that Born Legend has done. It's just we've done things. It's just everybody's been overlooking. See, I like to address it. This goes back to the addressing and sending it, first class.
You go for it.
Like, yeah. So we've been around, we've been collaborating and things of that nature. It's just people didn't start looking until, we bought something to the city that they wanted, that they enjoyed. Of course, typical. That's how people are. They go with the flock, whatever. But yeah, so with that, and then now with this blackout event with Sleazy World and PGF Nook headlining, we have 5 openers, five local openers.
Yeah. So what's your process for gathering people to come perform for you?
My process is just don't suck. Don't be trash. Like, it's so not hard to not be trash, but I guess it is hard if that's not what you're meant to do. You get what I'm saying? If that's not what your calling is and you're trying to force it to be your calling, then I guess it comes across as that. Like,
I guess, how do people find out about you? Is it just through regular promotion and advertising type of stuff, or do you have connections, or how are you
What do you
I guess
mean?
gathering people to perform for your show.
To perform for the show. I know we just did the cypher with we collaborated with Good Vibes Movement, and we did the open mic and cypher. So that's how we ended up picking our 5th opener, Gnarly. But as far as the other 4, it was just really it was that random. It's like a random thing, they sent their songs in, and, me and the team, we listened to their music, and if we liked it, just made a decision based upon that, and then we just wanted to tap into giving artists an opportunity that aren't really getting that type of light and exposure, actually, Gnarly's from Des Moines. We have Queen Kenzie. She's from Des Moines. Are you familiar with Queen Kenzie?
No, I'm not familiar.
Young Rocket, I believe he is from Des Moines.
Not familiar either. It's great. You realize how oversaturated the market is, because people.
Why'd you have to say it like that? So
I'm sorry.
fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Like, damn, right? Like, I'm so tired of this shit. I swear, that was the truth right there. Like, really, bro, if you really want me to be 100% honest with you, I don't even like rap music. I don't. I love me some R&B music, I be vibing and stuff. Don't play no Monica, I be vibing, but I will listen to rap music because, like I said, being from, the area that I'm from, everybody's a rapper. Everybody's rapping. You turn the corner, you got the junkies on the street spitting you a verse. Like, what? Everybody's rapping. So I come here, I'm just like, oh my God, it's like they're rapping, but a good 85% of them are ass. And it's like, how the crackheads back home rap better than y'all?
Yeah, well, there's a huge trend of rapping over the unfiltered, not going over an instrumental, just your straight up track. And there's some, I won't name names, but there's some big names that I've seen them live, just not even, they're so drunk that they don't even rap. They literally just let the track play. This isn't music, man.
There are a couple artists out here. There are
definitely.
Look,
there are plenty.
Okay, let me soften all the blow, because I know I've just been saying everybody sucks. So let me tell you guys who I like. God, because they're gonna take me out about this one. Jesus. Okay, the artists out here that I do actually like and actually would listen to and feel like they have potential. Zay is definitely. Have you heard?
Familiar.
You're not familiar with Zay?
No.
Come on, that's
I'm in
like
too many.
he's like Biebs to me. Like he just be spitting it, man. Like he's a singer, so he
Okay.
does like the pop, like R&B, and then he
Okay.
goes into like the rapping. And when he raps, it's actually like it's like a Justin Bieber thing to me, man. It's just real smooth. Like
Okay.
I like the kid, man. He's
Z?
Zay.
Oh, Zay.
Come on,
How do you spell
man.
it?
Zay. Zay. It's Zay. Come on, you gotta know about Zay.
You know, it's glad that you said, because if I had seen that, I wouldn't have been able to pronounce that.
Okay. Zay. Who else do I like out here? I like Vontae. Vontae is with Vontae. MME. I like him. He has this flow about him. Like he's nice. He's cold.
Yeah.
I like Gnarly. I didn't really know who Gnarly was until we did the open mic and the
That name sounds-
cipher.
I feel like I know them. Or him. Is it him?
It's a him.
I feel like I know him.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
he's definitely talented. I like him. The honor roll kid, I think his name is TD. Nope. I'm thinking about somebody else. I don't know. He's from the clique, the honor roll clique. But it's somebody in there that I like. It's somebody in there. If he sees this, he'll know that I'm talking about him because I've met him before at the smoke shop. But I just forgot his name. I can't think about it. I'm trying to think because it's just like that artist 3 and I think it was 3 and D. He did the cipher. He was cold. He was doing like an Eminem thing with his hand when he was rapping. I liked it. It was raw. Guys, I can't even remember some of you guys' name. Like
There's a lot.
Yeah,
But like that's the thing. Like, and I'm not even necessarily calling shade, but like I tune in some of those. Like I think there's like Mike Check Iowa is one. They spotlight
I think so.
a lot of
Yeah,
local artists. Like I follow a couple pages like that, and
Yeah.
I new people pop up all the time. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. If it's like this in Des Moines, I can't imagine what it's like in a place like Chicago or Atlanta.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if do you think there's going to be a time where we step like hip hop kind of dies in the sense, kind of falters out, like we see something new? Do you think that's ever going to happen? Do you think
No.
we're still riding this wave?
Never. Hip hop is never gonna die. It's never. It's just
Never?
never.
There's only so many words in the English dictionary though.
Never.
you
Like
think?
now, are you saying rap? Are you asking if rap is going to die? Like because like just hip hop as a whole, like I just don't see that dying. Like so many people are like converting their music more so either on the hip hop or like the Afro beat, and those tie in.
Yeah, but won't there eventually be a point where they stray so far away from their original, like, because you could technically correlate rock and classical music or rock and jazz. Like there's a point where they all sound similar, but you wouldn't put them in the same genre. I think the same is the same could happen with hip hop. I mean, I think it'll last for a long time. I think we are seeing like a new pop in it, and we're kind of in
winning.
the 5-10 year.
It's the females. It's the females. The female artists, they winning, man. I don't know if you listen, but
Yeah.
they're winning right now. So that's why I'm just like, some of these guys, just is like, you might want to sit down, buddy. You're better off putting your girlfriend in the studio.
Yeah. Lizzo gets shit done, you know?
I'm not doing this with you right now. No, seriously, man. Put her in the studio, you know? We just had a moment right there. That was
You think Rick Rubin does this shit well? Fuck, she'll do it 3 times that
right? Like sit the fuck down, dude. And
She'll be
just-
like, you better do this or eat this banana out of my pussy. One of the two.
hope my girlfriend doesn't see this.
Yeah, Molly's over here fucking pissed.
I'm not laughing.
Just kidding.
I'm not laughing. Straight face. Straight face. Straight face. Straight face. Oh man.
Yeah, that's true though.
Okay.
It's definitely. I see. I guess a lot of people I don't really think I listen to anyone right now that has like come on the last 5 years. I think like Juice WRLD is probably like the last like newer artist I listen to.
Okay.
So I'm just in a box.
What genre do you listen to?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
I'm a big hip hop fan. I listen to some rock. I listen to some
Okay.
a little bit of techno, but a little bit of everything, I guess. But
No, seriously, I don't really know about new albums and stuff unless I go on like TikTok or like one of my homies, Dre. She'll text me like, "Man, you heard that new Moneybag album?" Like, what? Who went and downloaded that? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, if it comes on and it catches my attention, that's just the type of person I am. I've never been the type to just go with the flow. Like,
yeah,
if I like it, I like it. I'm the same way with shoes. Like, you know how people, oh man, I'm sleeping in the line for those new ones. Fuck you. No, I'm not. I don't even know. Like, I got on J's right now. I don't even know what numbers. I don't even know what numbers they are.
Right.
You know, like, and people be like, "Oh, those the 7." Bruh, I don't know. I like them. So I got them. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Just.
I think we've hit peak on like. I mean, I know people still do it, but for the most, I think COVID really put the nail in the coffin. But like, I think that peak of like standing in line to get something at the door. Like I feel like that's complete. Like, for the most part, like completely died. Like you can get everything online the instant you want it. Like they'll pre-do everything. Like there's no like sitting outside the bookstore for Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that day and age is gone.
You want to know something funny, man?
What?
I was in prison when COVID started.
I've heard that.
Imagine wearing a mask that your homegirl sold for you. Like, what? Bitch,
I've heard
is
that's
this
awful.
shit sanitary?
You know, there were a lot of stories of people during COVID that they like intentionally got sick because they got like some kind of thing where they got out like at first. And then this could be bullshit because I've talked to people that were in prison during COVID, like other people, man. And they said it was awful. They said it was like, weren't you? I mean, I don't know what I don't know what your experience was, but like for a lot of people, it was like you were kind of enclosed the whole time, right? Weren't you in what's the fucking where you're in your cell? What's the term? I'm blanking.
On lockdown. 24-hour lockdown.
No, like it's solitary. There we go. Oh, you weren't in solitary? Mm-mm. Okay. I heard from someone.
Let me tell you something, man. I can't speak for everybody. And I'm going to give y'all the raw and uncut truth. County time was the worst time. Them first 3 years was the worst time, man, because they wanted you to be quiet while you was eating chow. They just wanted to search your room and do all kind of weird shit. I was locked up in Georgia. I wasn't locked up in Iowa. I don't know how y'all do it out here in Iowa. Okay, Iowa. My friends in Georgia say Iowa. I don't know how y'all do it out here in the county and in the system, but yeah, the first 3 years there, bullshit. Now when I got down the road, it was cool. I was chilling. I'm not finna sit here and be like, bro, I was in prison, bro. This shit was so fucked up. Like, bro, no, bro, I was chilling, bro. For real. I was getting tatted while I was in there. Like, what's up, bro? Like, I was chilling. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we had couple, little scuffles and stuff like that. But other than that, I was chilling in prison. Like, I learned a lot. You feel me? I went there. I knew I went there to do my time. I didn't go there to fraternize and do all that stuff. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had some hoes, but babe, if you see this, disregard that. I'm so sorry. It came so fast. But I didn't go there for that. So that's why I was chilling, because I went there just to do my time. Once they told me when I was leaving that prison, I went on autopilot. I ain't gotta worry about me.
There's an expression in the show The Wire. You do 2 days, the day you get in, the day you get out. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Gotta do the time. Can't let the time do you, man. You just get in there.
That's some of the whitest shit that's ever happened on this podcast.
You just get in there. I've never heard that expression before, but the minute you said it, I was like, yeah. Yeah, because I'm not going to lie. The first day, I had to turn myself in. I got myself a lawyer. I rode around all day with my homie. I smoked. I did whatever. Turned myself in. I was like, damn, bruh. After that, it was like, I'm not finna focus on that. But my last week of being in prison, I went to the hole. I got released from prison from solitary confinement for fighting. I knew I was going. I was just ready. I didn't give a fuck. You can't hold me. I'm finna beat your ass. I don't give a damn.
Damn. How much solitary did you do?
Oh, what? Before I got...
throughout the whole time.
Oh, snap, man. That we can break that down, seriously. But my longest one was honestly, I think 4 months.
Holy shit.
4 months because they shipped me. They shipped me from the original prison that I was at. And I did not want to be at the prison because I had a whole little life going on at the camp I was at. Like, you can't just wake me up in the middle of the night and say, you moving. Like, what?
Well, that's the problem is they can.
Right. Well, I stood my ground until they shipped me back. I stood my ground and they shipped me back. It took 3 months, though. It took 3 months, man. I was in lockdown. All I was eating was Hershey's candy bars. If I'm lying, y'all, let God strike me right now. I was eating Hershey's candy bars and Ruffles. I was surviving off of Hershey's and Ruffles and some Kool-Aid and some cigarettes every now and then, but yeah, like,
damn, they let you smoke?
No, man.
I didn't think so.
No, they don't. But put that mirror out there, check that walk, make sure 12 gone, pop that little pop. The whole row, everybody in a row popping their sockets. Because when they come back, if it's all smoky, you don't know who it came from. We all smoked. Shit, fuck it. Yeah, man. That was the longest time I did in solitary.
That's crazy.
4 months, bro.
Do you mind if I ask you what you did to get you in?
To get me in?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn, bad boys. What you gonna do?
At this point, people are wondering.
At this point, I know you guys are probably wondering what I did. Wrong place, wrong time. It's the best way to simplify it without really going into depth about it. But yeah, it was just a wrong place, wrong time, a drive-by shooting type of deal. And a week later, someone very close to me ended up dying. So they kind of tied the case together. And yeah. So yeah.
Damn. Were you just like in the car? Were you operating it or?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Classified. That's okay.
Wouldn't you like to know?
We can guess.
Yep. Still on papers. I'm in probation. I can't move, bro, man. Okay. But yeah, if y'all wondering, it's just a wrong place, wrong time type of situation. Yeah. So yeah.
I get that.
But it was I can honestly say it was probably the best 6 years of my life.
Now that's kind of crazy because a lot of people that have come through on the podcast have actually not even necessarily positive, but like have just like talked about going to prison as kind of like a relieving, like life-changing experience.
Yeah.
I don't know. It almost kind of like this is.
Don't say it. Don't you even fucking say. What are you going to say right now?
No, probably not what you think. No, I think I would compare it. No, not that I would compare it. I don't know because I've never been to prison. But like, I almost think of it in the way like how people describe like having like a powerful psychedelic trip and being like, this is just like something that I did that changed my life. Like, I almost wonder if like imprisonment is a form of that. Not that people should go through that, but it's almost kind of an interesting.
It all depends, that is, I don't know. I had to find the good out of it.
Yeah,
I had to.
Sure.
Like.
No, and it's. I mean, I don't think it's.
It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. An experience that I never really saw myself capable of going through. to be honest, because I was that friend. No cap. I was that friend, like, I never been locked up. I never got a ticket. I never been arrested. And all my homies used to be like, all right, you driving in. This shit, you want to talk that shit, you driving in. Like, what? I'm like, y'all some jailbirds. Y'all always calling me from jail. And then, like, in a blink of an eye, bro, like, my life literally changed, bro. Like, I was supposed to go to the military. You know, I had my own apartment, everything. Like, it changed so fast. And I was just like, and it reminded me of something that my aunt said to me, because my aunt is like, she loves to give back. And one day she gave a homeless man $100. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, we're in a drive-thru. You could have just bought him some food. She was like, you don't know his story. You don't know where he was at yesterday. You don't know who he was yesterday. So
have you seen that meme where the guy gets like the gallon of vodka and he's just like dumping it in a drink? That was probably that guy when he got that.
Right, when he got that 100, right? Like, that's all I was thinking about. I was like, damn, bro, she just gave this man a huncho. Like, why she do that? She could gave that to me. Like, what? I was like, damn. But no, like, you're
that would be my thought instantly. I feel like, motherfucker.
I thought about him going to buy some dope. I was like, he about to go get high as fuck. He's about to go get...
Not quite enough for a hooker, but enough to have a good time.
It's about to get fucked up, bro. Man. But yeah, like, so now that's why, like, I guess that's why I moved the way I moved now.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm, like, so goofy and, like, so humble. I'm fair and stuff because, like, I don't know your story. You don't know my story. You know, like, I don't know where you're going tomorrow. You don't know who I was yesterday. You don't know who I'm going to be tomorrow. You know? So it's just, let's treat each other fairly. That's it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's I think it's somebody that
I'm sorry. I've been watching Blue Ivy on TikTok.
I don't know that.
Beyonce's daughter? Come on. Yo. Oh my God.
I'm stuck in the early 2000s. I think there's like...
So what are you listening to?
Hip hop. Well,
like what songs? Give me one
what
song.
have I been listening to lately? I'm listening to a lot of Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can listen to that any year. It doesn't matter. You said something. I can listen to him any year. What song?
Lil Wayne. Mostly from Carter 4, actually.
I was just listening to Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates. Fucking, that's my shit.
Yeah. You know, even the albums like Rebirth. You know, a lot of people shit on Rebirth. I don't think it's that bad of an album. It's not great, but it's not like awful.
It's not awful. It's not awful, but it's not great either. It's like
it's at the bottom of his list. Like near the bottom. That's probably fair. Cuz he's done some really good and you know, speaking of R&B, he was like a big you listen to a lot of it like Carter 2 and Carter 3, like there's a lot of R&B tracks in there.
Lada is very melodic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, comparing like the Carter 2 to the Carter 4, two like vastly different sounds, and he fucking kills it every time. And just the fact that he can do it off the dome. I mean, that in itself is just insane.
Thank you. That's an artist to me. Boom.
Yeah. That is something that nobody does anymore.
You play a beat right now, I'm going to kill that shit.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding. Do not drop a beat right now.
We used to do that, but we got copyright all the fucking time. It just wasn't worth it.
Okay, I'm like, do not drop a beat.
So be like, all right, here's Gabe's beats, which could work. I mean, that would be a tight freestyle set. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that do the freestyle, they like get the licensing and all that. They do the proper shit.
Yeah,
I'm not about to do that.
I was just gonna do it for fun. You know, I can catch a beat. You know, here and there.
Yeah. Have you ever rapped or done music or anything like that?
Oh yeah, man. Back in the day, like elementary school. That's why I'm like, everybody's a rapper in Atlanta. Like everybody's a rapper, bro. I was in the 2nd grade. Like, come on, bro. I had a whole group. We were called three the hard way. Pause. That sounds so but that's what we were called. Oh my God. So embarrassing. Why did you ask me that? Shit. shit. That's just my luck. That's what I need people to say underneath my pictures and shit. 3 the hard way? Like, really? You can think of nothing better in elementary school?
I'll give you an equally embarrassing rap story. So I went to this camp in Wisconsin, and we had this like talent show type thing. And one year I did a rap. I think it was actually to a Lil Wayne song.
Okay.
And I did this whole rap where I was like, I'm from Iowa, the big old I. The Iowa life is the life for me. That was the chorus. That was how it went. I went the corn. Like, it was all about, like, because I was the only guy from Iowa.
Okay.
So they all thought it was funny.
You was putting on for your city. You putting on for your city.
Well, back then I was I was up in Northwest Iowa. So I was just like a small town kid then. So it was just like pure Iowa.
Yeah. Okay.
But cringy as shit. You can still find like I did like more renditions of it later on. You can find the later ones on YouTube if you know where to look.
It's all right.
But yeah, so there, people who do what we do, we have, like, you always have to do embarrassing shit before you get through, right?
Yeah, man.
And like, I don't rap anymore.
I still do embarrassing ass shit. Have you seen my TikTok, dude? Have you seen my TikTok, bro?
I'm kind of
gotta put this guy on.
So I have had TikTok for a number of months or years or whatever. I feel like the channel's been getting shadow banned, and honestly, it's just like, it's really like thirst trappy and just toxic shit. So I don't know. I try to stay off TikTok.
I feel like that's with all social media.
True. I feel like Facebook and Instagram are a little better. Maybe Facebook, Instagram's about as bad, but I feel like Facebook's a little better.
Facebook is an Iowan thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but Facebook is an Iowa thing. Like, what? No, in the city, we is on Instagram. What are you talking about? We on IG.
True.
Like, what?
True.
We is Facebook. That's for like your grandma wanting to find your aunt or your distant cousin or something. Like, why are you guys on Facebook still posting statuses? The fuck? You better get your bored ass inside. Like, no, seriously, bro.
They're the same company, though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that would there be some benefit? Should I just stop posting on Facebook? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue. I need to post on Facebook more, honestly.
Yeah.
With me having a business out here,
it is good for that business front too. That is another benefit.
That's the only thing that I don't like is in certain areas I have to get with the Iowan program. It's like I have no other choice, and I'm looking like, can we get around this or something? Like, this is not how I do things. And it's like, no.
We're stubborn, man.
Yeah, it's like, no, this is where all their followers are. Their people are on Facebook, so make an account. I'm like, bro, it's not. Okay, cool. But, Instagram, y'all IG me, go follow me. What is my name? I forgot it for a second because I be changing that shit a lot, man. I'm paranoid.
Those cyber hack. I was listening to podcasts about cyber hacks. That shit's scary. I freak out about that too, having a podcast and stuff. Please don't steal my identity. Don't steal my shit, please.
My original IG was hacked. Yeah, like I had to start all over. Like, so I like changed my name. So right now you can go follow me at One Legendary Lex. Again, that is at One Legendary Lex. Link in bio for the event. We cool around here. I'm chilling. Don't follow me on that weird stuff though. Like asking for like a handout or,
what's your snap?
Yeah, like people follow you and then they get weird. And it's like, wait, are you here to just watch the content or are you here to be a creeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
Happens to me all the time.
I bet. I mean, like, you're a hot commodity around here, man. I'm telling you. Molly, watch them.
You are the creeper.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Oh, that's accurate.
Oh, man. What's going on? You guys make me wish I would have bought my fiance.
Hey, baby, where's the OF?
I should have bought her.
Where's the
Yeah.
OF, baby?
Dang. I went from saying girlfriend to fiance. They gonna question that. That's crazy. I am engaged though.
Oh, no, congrats.
Yeah,
That's
I am.
awesome.
I am engaged. Like, I know you looked for the ring at first. I got her a ring. You looked for the ring at first. You did the thing that everybody does when they say, "Oh, I'm getting married" or "I'm engaged." It's like, where's the ring?
You know, I actually never look for the ring. I always feel weird about it. I know that's like a thing that people do, like scan the fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I used to be married, and like having like the ring around your finger, like not having that for a while, that's a weird. That takes a little bit to like get over.
I don't let my fiance leave the house without hers, or else I'll kill her.
Smart.
You know. Seriously, when she takes it off, I'm like, you must want to be single. Are you single? Is that the message that you're spreading?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So put it back on. She's like, I'm getting in the shower. Put it on. I don't care. The soap need to know you with me. Fuck it. I'm a psycho,
Yeah.
as you can tell. Sorry.
Well, you said it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, if you want to invite me back over, I'll come.
Yeah. No, my ex-wife's engagement ring was like a family heirloom. And like I debated like asking to take it back, but I was like, nah, it's a gift. And I brought my ring into a pawn shop, and they were like, how much you want for it? And I said $200. And he even like scoffed. He was like, okay. And I was like, God damn it, I should have like doubled that at least.
Oh yeah, she would have to come up off that. Yeah, you better than me. You way better than me. You way better. Come up off that, girl. We can give each other rings back. And if you want to make some money from it, now you can make money from your own ring.
How do you regift that? Like, how do you have someone else come and be like, okay, here's the same ring that I gave my ex-wife. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Even passing it down to a kid. Like, there's something tainted about it.
I mean, shit. Then you pawn the shit. Fuck it.
That's probably the best answer.
Shit. Like, it ain't gonna do nothing but bring you bad memories anyways. Might as well go.
Hey, Lex, want to take a trip to South Dakota with me?
Shit.
Let's sort this shit out.
Yeah.
once and for all.
I'm gonna be like, come up off that ring, girl. Y'all is not together anymore.
I knew this day would come.
Why are you holding on to something that still reminds you of him? That's really like pathetic.
I'm just going for
think?
the money. That bitch pawned that shit.
She probably did.
She 100% pawned
She probably
that shit.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was probably praying that you didn't ask for it back so she could pawn it.
Yeah. It was really funny. I remember I had the papers. I had the divorce papers, and I sat with it for a while, like I wasn't sure, and then I looked back at the dates. That bitch signed it like a week after I left.
Damn, she didn't get that shit no thought. She was ready. Off with your head.
Yeah.
She was ready to get rid of you.
Yeah.
So you know.
I left, so I mean, it wasn't really like her getting. It was me leaving, and then us being like, yeah, we're
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Can I ask why?
Why? Oh, she was just mentally ill, and there was a lot of.
Yo, Molly is funny. Yo, yeah, right. Like, what? How do you answer that question like that? Like,
That's the best way to do it, right? That's what everybody. That should be everybody's.
she was
cop-out.
just mentally ill.
She was just she had BPD and a lot of trauma associated with that, and just made the relationship difficult. You know, she was an alcoholic. I had my own trouble with alcohol and drugs, and
Okay.
I was just like, yeah, not healthy.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. You made the right decision.
I
then.
did.
I commend
I did.
you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Some guys can't do that.
Most can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I know.
70% of divorces are women, are initiated by women.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So in my case, what would be what would be seriously? This is for all my LGBTQ. What would be?
Molly, dare I?
Oh.
So she used to be in a lesbian relationship for like how long? 8 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Then you climbed up on some people. That shit crazy, bro. Why you do us like that? Oh snap! But yeah, like so who would go first? Me or her? Like who would? No, we're not talking about that because that's not happening. That's not happening. I told that bitch she's not leaving me. And yes, I do call my girlfriend a bitch. This is how we talk to each other. Girlfriend, fiance, you guys know I have ADHD. Don't take it literal. I'm sorry.
I think at that point it's just when and where.
Yeah, like I don't want people to hear me calling her a bitch and like, you refer to your wife like that? I'm like, no, that's...
No, we're all joking around.
No, seriously, that's how we talk to each other. No, at home, she's like, bitch, come here. Like, she's like, get the fuck out of my face, coon.
Hey, we do...
That's how she talks to me, yes. She calls me a coon or a porch monkey. I swear, I'm not lying. She's mixed, by the way. So, I mean, I guess she gets a free pass. But, you know.
Towing that line.
So I'm like, all right, cool, you know. I love you, babe.
No, we do that shit to each other all the time. Me and Molly swear at each other all the time.
That's cool. Like, I feel like the relationship's so fun and like open and free. Like,
yeah, you gotta have some humor.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Contrast to my ex-wife, right? Like, if you're in a relationship where like you kind of feel like there are barriers and like you can't really push certain things, like you just you feel restricted.
Right,
you don't feel like yourself
the whole time.
Yeah, and then you get into something new. You're like, oh, this is refreshing.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yep. My fiance is definitely refreshing. That bitch. Love that bitch. Love the fuck out of that bitch. Stupid whore. That's my cunt right there. I love her. I love that cunt for real. Baby, if you watching this segment, I love you, girl. All right, come on, let's talk about stuff. Are we done?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say we're about the hour mark, so this seems like a pretty good place to wrap up. I think. For the last episode in the studio, I wanted to mention that. Unfortunately, that's a sad reality, but here we are.
McAllister
Hours
had Lex Rude for the last episode. I feel so honored.
Yeah,
I feel honored. Like, I really do. Last episode, man. Y'all check me out. Check out the brand. I think I've said it enough. At Boring Legendz Management.
Yeah. And just a reminder, there's a show this Saturday. Go
get your tickets.
Where's it at?
Horizons Event Center. Clive, Iowa.
In Clive. Okay.
Clive, Iowa. Show starts at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5:30. And then we got our after party kicking off at 10:30 p.m.
Nice. That sounds good. It's been a pleasure to have you on.
It's been a pleasure, my guy.
We'll when we get the new studio set up, we'll get you.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. This coon is coming back. Now y'all don't get crazy in them comments calling me a coon now, because I know where you live. All right. Bye.
Guys, this is the McAllister podcast. Fun shit.
I'm just pausing. Blue Ivy taught me how to pose. Come in. You gotta get on. Blue Ivy, this is how she poses.
I just naturally pose. I don't need to take the pose. I am my own.
Does it work, Molly? No, don't do that. Don't.
Oh, it works for you.
Oh, okay, not for him. Oh shit!
I was like,
damn.
you rude bitch.
Whoa. All right, guys.
I'm just kidding. She's rubbing off me. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm like that all the time. Guys, this is the McAllister's podcast. Every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. We have a website, McAllister's.com. We also have a Patreon. There's a $1 general support tier, and then there's a $4 regular tier where you can get content, exclusive episodes, shit like that. A great way to support the podcast, like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, give a like or a subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know why the fuck you aren't. I'm just kidding. And if you're on Spotify or Apple, give a 5-star review. These are the kind of things that help podcasts, help the algorithm, help us keep afloat. Yeah. So check that out. And I don't know if I mentioned that we have a website, McAllister's.com. Every Monday, Thursday, 7. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. And it's been a pleasure being in the studio. I think for the rest of the season, we're going to be doing probably either Zoom. We're going to be doing a series of Zoom episodes, possibly outside episodes.
Oh, yeah.
While we get the studio set up, but it's going to be a little limited over the next few months. So, Go check out the later episodes. I'm sure there's something you guys have missed or absolutely overlooked. Go check out the Patreon. Go find exclusive stuff there. All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Check me out.